wrote and everybody was like,
Communist Manifesto.
And he was like, I'm like, the Communist Manifesto. And he was like, he's like, raise your hands if you know what the Communist Manifesto. 2 people, me and some other dude. Literally, how do you not know anything about communism? How do you be raised in an era where Rocky IV exists and you don't know what a communism is?
I like how this all ties back to Rocky.
It fucking pissed me off. Like, how the fuck can you, like, is there a class of, like, fucking dullards?
Everything comes back to Rocky.
Of dullards like that.
And poop.
It just doesn't make sense, man. It was really upsetting to me. I got really fucking angry.
Yeah.
And I'm still really fucking angry. I drove here doing like 20 over.
Yeah, me too. I got here in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
Less. I got here in less time than that. Mind you, I have less distance to travel.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. That professor, like, it makes... He reminds me of my history professor, the one I've been
Which
bitching
professor
about.
is this?
He's the, like... my history professor, he's like the old black dude, but he looks like a young black dude. And he's
old, but he looks young.
Exactly. I didn't know how old he was till he was talking about the, like, March of 63, the whole Martin Luther King thing, about how it wasn't actually led by Martin Luther King. And he's talking about this. He's like, I know, man, I was there. And I was like, what? I raised my hand and I looked at him. I just said, how old are you? Because he's...
Black don't crack?
He looks at his dude. He's like, dude, I'm like 64. Are you shitting me? That's literally what I said.
Hey! Al!
I turned off the dryer for you if you're wondering.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. How are you?
I don't want the house to burn.
Yeah.
I don't want the house to burn down.
We won't let it. We got us, all of us. We're watching.
Vigilant.
Yeah, we're good at that. We're trustworthy.
But no, so this
64.
guy, he's 64. I look and he's like, yeah, man, I got good genes and I'm black. And I was like, yeah, there you go. Anyways, so this guy, this is the same dude that spent 10 minutes in all seriousness trying to convince the class that, like, the CIA put 9/11 together. Like, seriously. And
I would have just, like, kept him going for an hour. It's like a punishment.
At that point, it's just like, this is funny.
I would have been like, really?
wow.
And jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams, right?
I would just keep asking like a million fucking questions. Like, all right, how long were they planning it? How many explosives did they have in the building? Like, just like kept just ramping it up so that the guy would just like keep. And it's like the whole class would be 9/11 day.
Oh Jesus!
Be 9/11.
This is gonna. They'd be like what Patrice said it was gonna be 20 years down the road.
And then I would be an even bigger dick and ask him how he felt about Hurricane Katrina.
Oh God.
But no, man, and this dude actually, what was something really interesting happened. Well, another thing is he likes to remind us, like, literally at least 3 times every lecture about how he's an outspoken socialist. That's fine. Good for you. I don't care. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Please don't bring it up. Honestly, he'll be talking about something that has nothing to do with socialism. This has nothing to do with. This is a domestic American thing where, like, gay people are getting beaten up. What does that have to? What? No. And he'll just be, well, as a socialist, that's what I registered to vote as. It's like, oh, that's cool.
As a motorcyclist.
Yeah, exactly.
As a motorcyclist, I really think that gay people should have the right to marry.
Right, exactly.
Coming from a motorcyclist perspective,
Except socialism has a little bit more to do with that sort of thing.
As a musician,
I can
really
see
don't
that, but at the
enjoy-
same time, he doesn't need to say it every time that he's fucking talking.
No, he doesn't. But actually, he brought up something really cool. So we're talking about Vietnam era shit, right?
As a socialist.
But we start talking about, like, things going on in the U.S. when this is happening. He starts talking about the Black Panther Party. Shows us like an hour-long documentary about the Black Panther Party.
Samuel Jackson was a Black Panther.
And when he's done, he starts talking about. He goes,
I'm not surprised.
He goes.
He held a college board of directors hostage for a week and a half.
What?
Yeah.
How is he not still in jail?
Because this was like a different time period, and he was a Black Panther. And it was actually he did some jail time, and then he became an actor immediately afterwards. Yeah. Surprise.
Right on. Yeah. But no, and then he starts talking about. He goes like, anybody here ever started a riot? I'm just like, no. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, anybody ever been in a riot? He goes, no, really, nobody. What qualifies a riot?
What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot? What qualifies a riot
like burning shit and breaking shit.
No, I was in a mud bog. It's different.
All right. Riots don't. Riots don't.
With a lot less people.
Riots don't usually involve like low-class white people.
I mean,
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
Maybe over like something.
this is like a riot for fun in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they do that sort of shit.
But and then
Yeah.
he starts talking.
Let's go bogging.
He's like, I've been in 3 riots. I've started one, and then I ran away because it got scary.
Did you raise your
What?
hand and be like, so what's it feel like to be a criminal?
That'd be.
But then he starts talking about how he was in the Black Panther Party in like the early 70s, and he starts telling
How does it feel to be a terrorist?
and he's telling us all these stories and whatever. And it's actually kind of interesting. I don't know how much of it was bullshit. Like, I get this dude's a bullshitter, you know what I mean? He's just one of those guys where you hear him talking, you're like, well, that's entertaining, but you're a bullshit.
I just got really fucking pissed because the guy was preaching at me.
Yeah.
I don't like it when you preach
No.
at me. You preach at me, it's over.
Yeah.
It's fucking
That's
over.
why you didn't enjoy that day in church when you were younger.
Oh no, fuck that guy. No, dude, this dude was like honestly preaching at me about fucking libertarianism. Like I got no problem with libertarianism. It's
Yeah.
just like the way, like the
Now I do.
capitalism. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. All these people coming together. What'd you have for breakfast? The plastics that make the milk carton, the cows, the
Okay, this guy needs to
the metal, the this, the that. You didn't do any of that, and yet you were able to enjoy it. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I was going, and I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck you. Quit preaching at me, you fucking dumb cunt. I don't care. It's not beautiful. It's how the world works. But
It's how it works in China,
and
too.
then he goes, but communism, how many people has it killed? And like puts the list up. This many million, 40 to 85 million in Soviet Russia. That's probably an understatement.
I mean, it is.
And it's like, okay, fine, fair enough, yes.
Yeah.
But like, we're all like, well-reasoned, thinking.
How many people has democracy killed?
All like, what? Exactly. I was
Yeah.
about to read that. How many people has democracy killed? What about capitalism? Okay, what about the Industrial Revolution? How many people died because of that?
Probably not as many, but still a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Probably around the same, if not more.
Around the same.
What? Fucking elaborate. Come on.
Okay. because
Sources.
of the Industrial-
Sources.
because of the Industrial
I
Revolution-
expect a works cited page.
Because of the Industrial Revolution, we saw increased urbanization. Because urbanization meant that there was a lot more widespread disease.
Right.
There's a significantly more poverty.
Sure.
And there you go. That leads you to all the fucking death that you have now. On a more direct front.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Okay, what about the fucking like T-shirt factory that burned down and burned all
Chicago,
the fucking,
yeah.
burned all the women
There's all the
inside.
women inside of it.
Now that's only in America. Now this sort of stuff was going on literally all across the world when the Industrial Revolution was going on. Okay, so all of that. Now you want to say how many people have been killed by democracy? You look at all the wars that we've been involved in. You could by the same link say that democracy was the cause, because that's what he's saying.
By a certain number,
he's saying that ideology
Yeah.
is what killed 40 to 85 million people. No, ideology didn't kill 40
No.
to 85 million people.
Most of that was
Fucking
genocide and starvation.
genocidal Russian dictators
Yes.
killed that many people.
Name one genocidal Russian dictator.
I mean, Stalin, yes.
Yes.
But like
He literally starved half his
and
country.
And
like,
Lenin and like there was like okay, but whatever.
Yeah.
But like the ideology didn't
John
do
Lennon?
it. The ideology.
I know.
The ideology never did that. So don't fucking teach it as though that there's.
and the walrus?
Don't fucking ever teach there's insidious ideology.
No. I
Just
mean,
fuck that.
an
There's
interesting.
stupid people.
Yes.
There's stupid people,
Mhm.
and there are ideas.
I was listening to a really interesting.
Stupid people with ideas are dangerous.
Yes.
Ideas are not. Ideas are a thing.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
this fucking bag of chips is not dangerous. It's a bag of chips.
I believe in those
capitalism.
goddamn chips.
It's beautiful.
Right on. Yeah,
Somebody made them.
a stupid motherfucker with a bag of chips. That's dangerous. What are they gonna do? They're gonna choke on them. I bet you there's a choking hazard. Like, don't feed the little babies because they'll fucking die.
Okay, let's turn the volume down a little bit. Let's
Fuck.
relax.
I'm just really pissed off that how fucking dumb these people were.
I heard it.
And
Justin-
how much they were eating up. Like, I'll answer. Call on me, Mr.
Let's give Justin a
Whatever
shot of
his name
Pepsi.
is. Fuck.
I was listening to a really interesting argument the other day.
No, I agree with you. That shit's annoying.
No,
So
it
fucking
does.
annoying.
Especially because
Well,
it's
the
like
problem
you
with-
can't really like you can leave, but it's like
I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, you can leave the class, but it's like, they're kind of like, have like a soapbox. It's like, no, you teach me what the fucking class. Like,
And
don't
he's
get
a sub.
Yeah, yeah, that's even worse. Like, shut the fuck up.
I don't give a fuck. Play a fucking movie for the hour and a half that you're going to be here and get the fuck out. Now, mind you, he's a good teacher. He did good. He's probably a better teacher than my teacher is. There's the difference. My teacher is a teacher second. He's a financial advisor first.
Oh, this happened in a
Economics class.
What the fuck?
He's trying to talk about the open market and whatever.
That-
So, whatever.
Sounds like he just had an agenda today.
He
It was
definitely
like,
had an
Yeah.
agenda. So, like, I have an economics...
I'm gonna change some lives today.
That's exactly how
I'm gonna teach your kids about capitalism.
Well, fuck, we know about capitalism. So anyway, my teacher is a financial advisor, and a lot of the kids in the class don't like him because he doesn't talk to them like they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
He uses actual economic terms. He, treats us as though we're his clients, not his students, and tries to educate us thusly. But uses all the proper lingo, all the terms, gives real-world examples, and actually brings things from, like, current events.
Sure.
Right? It's a lot more conversational. He does not have a PowerPoint because he doesn't fucking care. And I appreciate that he respects me. That is respect. What this guy did, while he's a good teacher, he's a good orator, he's a good presenter, was kind of funny at times. That's not fucking respecting me. That's dumbing it down. And then when I spoke up, we get it. You're intelligent. Fuck you.
Oh, did he say that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
dear.
Suck my fucking dick. I'm
Oh,
smarter
okay.
than
Well, you
too,
should've-
dumb fuck.
Dude, you should have.
That was before I was mad at him.
Dude, you
That
should
was
have.
me just being like regular and conversational and trying to not doing the Austin like talking about something else, but like just asking a question about the class.
Yeah.
Like, well, what about this? We get it. You're intelligent.
Wow, that's a dick move, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like, you should have.
Gloves
Justin,
are off, motherfucker. It's
dude,
on.
Justin, you should have told us this from the beginning. Like, I think that's a pretty major, thing that you kind of left out.
Well, I was like mad at him, like even after, like without saying that. Like he didn't even have to say that. I was already pissed.
We know why he's all jacked up now.
Dude, I've been jacked up like
Justin,
all
we
fucking
get it.
day.
You're intelligent.
Suck my fucking dick.
No, what the hell? I can't even imagine like a teacher saying that.
Patronizing cunt.
Dude, you know what's funny is that, and granted, you guys mentioned that, part of, I can't wait to get out of Waterford and OCC. Dude, it doesn't change. People are people. At my school, granted, the demographic is slightly generally more intelligent than that at OCC and Waterford. Go figure. But at the same time, people just eat up different tastes, different flavors of bullshit.
Here's the difference.
What?
Okay. Because I was bitching at my parents about this. They go, well, you're going to have to deal with those same idiots at work. I'm like,
Hey, no.
Because here's the deal.
It's not political at work.
First off, at work, if my coworkers are too fucking slow, too fucking stupid, too fucking annoying, too fucking whatever, I could do their work.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it faster than them. So if I got a task to do and I got to rely on so-and-so, fuck you, so-and-so. I'll just do it myself. I have that option. I can't leave the rest of my class behind. We're all tethered together. We're all fucking like chained together in a chain gang. We gotta walk as
Or those people that
we gotta walk as slow as the slowest guy.
Swing
Especially,
low.
or those people that ask like a billion questions, like it's fuck. Like I get that you don't get it, but like, are you kidding me? Like, it's making me like so fucking like bored. And
this fucking
ugh.
so like
the school system's just messed up.
that's
People
my
learn
fucking
like so
problem. Is
differently.
I'm stuck with these fucking idiots. And at Wayne, yes, whatever, they're still gonna be idiots. But here's the thing, like, I'm competitive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to wait up for you. I don't have to wait up for you. In my
not.
job,
No,
I don't
you
have to
shouldn't.
wait up for you
Fuck
either.
no.
I can do it. I can do it better. I can either move on past you or I can get you fired. I got that power,
Yeah.
right?
What's your point?
I don't have that power in school, and it's fucking pissing me off. I'm getting sick of this.
You're never
dumb
gonna have
shit.
that power
I
in
fucking
school.
hate jumping through
No,
hoops.
that's not what school is. School is jumping through hoops. That's the entire thing.
Yeah, you're never gonna have the power in school.
No,
like that.
like, you just sit there and put up with it. That's what you do.
It basically teaches you to succumb to the system and burn down the Twin Towers.
That's quite the leap.
I don't know.
That's what your teacher was talking about.
Yeah. No, he was actually going into this whole like theory of, so, get this. They scrambled no jets on 9/11. And there was a no-fly space placed around that. Why would they do that?
Because it's a big fucking building that people can run into.
Exactly.
I just said, like, dude, stop, please. And nobody. What was funny is that it's 9:30 in the morning. Everybody sitting there is just what I do enjoy is that most of the people in that class just stood there and like I looked around at their faces and all their expressions were like, are you shitting me? You're serious. You're doing this right now.
My class would have been like, really? Oh, I didn't ever hear that.
Yeah.
They didn't hear about fucking. They had a lineup, 3 faces.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You don't know Frederick Engels. That's fine.
I don't know Frederick Engels.
Okay, fine. You don't know.
No.
You should know who Darwin is.
Yeah. Yep. That's a big one. That's a
You can see. You
pretty
know what
household
Darwin
name.
looks like?
Yeah. Big beard.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Karl Marx.
Yeah. Yeah. I could
You know what
recognize
Karl Marx
Marx.
looks like?
Yeah.
Big beard.
There you go. Different kind of beard. Different kind of beard.
More trimmed, more proper. You know.
They couldn't fucking pick them. They literally put up 3 pictures. Who are these guys? Anybody know? I'm just like, Darwin, Marx, Engels. And he's like, anybody?
He's probably used to teaching just a bunch of like dumb fucks, so like he was like pissed
What
off.
the fuck? This isn't a high school class, you fucking idiot. And I'm sorry.
Dude, even
that
high
the rest of
schoolers know that
the,
shit.
The word, yeah, but my class didn't. They didn't know.
I think it also has to do with the fact that you're at Highland Lakes campus too. Like if you're at like Royal Oak or Orchard Ridge or something, like
He
like, a little bit
teaches
better.
at Royal Oak.
But I'm saying the
he was making
students.
friends with
I was talking about the students. I wasn't talking about the teachers.
Said, I teach at Royal Joke campus. Shut the fuck up, you fucking insincere twat.
Okay.
I like he's using that
Let's
word
move
now.
on from this.
So
topic.
I heard a really interesting argument, and that was that this tied into something you were talking about. I don't remember if it's still going to be relevant, but I'm going to say it anyways. So they were talking about Islamophobia, right? That was the topic they were talking about it, and I forgot where I heard it.
Islamo people are scary.
Dude, they were talking about this, and they were talking about how some people they were talking about
Those
how
beards, dude.
they were talking about
what is under their turbans?
how
Hair.
white people in America talk about it, and they kind of brush the issue off as like, we're not saying anything negative about Islam, we're saying negative things about radical Muslims. And the guy that I think it was probably Rogan or some other intellectual cunt like on YouTube, and he brought it up and said, look, I don't think that's the case. I think that's just putting, dispersing responsibility, because that isn't necessarily true. When you look, and there's, somebody made a point to do this. There was some mosque in somewhere, I forgot where it was, but it was not like a jihadist, like crazy cult-like place. It was a normal mosque in some country in the Middle East somewhere. And it was a video of the preacher there, or whatever they call them. Are they still preachers?
I don't
No, I forget what I don't know. It's definitely not.
I'm very uncultured. I don't know. Preacher dude standing up there. He looks and says, how many of you believe in the word of the Quran? Everybody, yay! He goes, how many of you believe in the word of the Quran that gay people shouldn't exist, and if they are, they're an abomination, they should die? Yay! Everybody claps. How many of you agree that women are men's servant and should be kept, their sole purpose is to care for their man and nothing else? Everybody, yay! And how many of you believe that so-and-so, people who speak negatively of Islam, they're, whatever, they deserve to die? Everybody, yay!
Sounds like Christianity to
Yeah,
me.
it sounds
No,
like
it-
Southern Christianity.
Yeah, it does, but
Southern Baptist.
at the same
Oof.
time, ew,
Dude,
that's
they're
some
scary people.
shit.
I'm more scared of them than I am of the Muslims. That's for sure.
I mean, it's like, whatever, man.
But like at the same time, man, what I think is really interesting is the point that he brought up, that I left that pretend conversation being convinced of, which is that a lot of the problems that people are talking about when it comes to radical Islam isn't necessarily radical Islam. It's that the structure of Islam, because the difference is in America, we've gotten away from radical Catholicism for the most part. There's areas
Radical
of
Catholicism was never a thing.
or,
Doesn't exist.
radical
Christianity.
Christianity, whatever. I don't even know the fucking difference. That's how bad I am. But I'm not
Catholics
asking
are
for the
old-fashioned
difference.
as fuck.
But
Christians
what I'm
are
saying
like,
is,
just take the Bible and
there's
do whatever they
obviously
want with it
stereotypical
for an
certain.
agenda.
It's actually when I took my trip down south, it's very close to like what
Bible
you
Belt.
stereotypically think it is. But like there's
Arkansas,
certain,
right?
There's yeah, I got family from Arkansas, man. But there's certain areas of the South where it is what you think it is. They sit there and preach about how gay people are an abomination and everybody loses their shit and it's sweaty and everybody's fanning themselves. But I think that the structure, they just haven't diluted it like we have with Christianity. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, like God and gay people or whatever, but
No,
like
no,
it's
no.
okay.
Here's the difference.
What's the difference?
Again, you're confusing ideology as being dangerous or diluted.
I'm not
Don't
saying
matter. Because
What do you mean it
we
don't
didn't
matter?
dilute Christianity. We didn't dilute Catholicism. We didn't dilute
We
religion.
stopped giving a shit.
No. We got smarter. I'm telling you.
Why haven't they?
No money. They're in constant wars. They have the smaller factions vying for power where they're not investing in their human
And it's
capital.
not like the U.S. There's
Productivity
not a
isn't-
huge mixture of different races
That's
and
right.
different
There's
people
only
and different
one.
religions.
And it's
Yeah.
easier to control that group. And there's a lot of warlords there.
Yeah.
It's a totally different fucking regime. It's a totally different fucking landscape. The religion is fine and dandy and all. I don't give a fuck about it. It's dumb people that adopt it.
Yeah.
So what fucking smart person is gonna strap a bomb to their chest and fucking blow themselves up? Ever.
Never. Regardless of religion.
No fucking no. A smart criminal.
Yeah.
A smart criminal will do like a Manson sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
If you want to like, really like be like
Charles
religion
Manson.
is dangerous, right?
Charles Manson.
Religion is dangerous.
I like Charles
this
Manson.
is dangerous. That is dangerous, right? You see like cult leaders come together
Yeah.
and like okay, like
Jonestown.
I'm Jesus. All the women fuck
Yeah.
me. You guys go kill people.
that's what
Waco,
that's
Texas.
what smart,
Yeah.
that's what smart people do. Like
Yeah.
bad smart people do
Sure,
with
yeah,
ideas.
yeah.
Right? Good smart people.
Smart people realize that they can use religion to control people and start a cult.
Wait, what? So wait, I mean, like ideas like have no power by themselves. It's just how we apply it.
Religion.
Wow.
Honestly, religion is like it's the root of all evil, in my opinion.
No, it isn't.
No, it's
No,
not.
it isn't.
It
Religion
is.
is fine. It's fucking stupid people.
Stupid people. We were just arguing the other day about how we love stupid people. We need stupid
No,
people.
you were arguing that, and then you got your argument torn apart. That's what
Stupid
happened.
people are fucking terrible. Are you kidding me?
I argued to kill the stupid people. I mean,
we
wow,
need them,
that was
though.
extreme.
No. You can't fucking use eugenics. You can't use sterilization. You can't kill off stupid people because you and I. We were at one point in time stupid people.
Oh,
I probably still am a stupid
I'm a
people.
moron.
It's
not.
okay.
I'm not an. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, stupid people are the problem. How do we fix the problem? We don't kill the stupid people. We just fucking teach them better. That's it.
Let's all kill ourselves. No, wait, don't do that.
Mass suicide.
They're all fucking, I watched Moto 6 today and I'm all riled up.
I think it's incredible
I'm all hot
that.
bothered.
So you're like, no offense, okay? You're like the Jewish guy in our friend group. Like of all of our friends, you're like
No,
the
he's
Jewish
not.
guy.
You're the Jewish guy.
No, he's
I'm just
not.
saying,
No
you're the
offense,
one
you're
Jewish
the
guy.
token Jew.
And being a Jewish guy
No, he's
carries a
not.
certain set of like connotations with it. You ignore all of those. You are like the funniest mix of like intellectual / frugal / white trash person I've ever met.
I think it's
in
just
my
because of
entire
how you're
life.
raised. He wasn't raised in
Yeah.
a spoiled, rich household.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why.
my dad was really white trash.
Like, you work for
Yeah.
your shit.
Like, my dad was super white
It's all about
trash.
how you're raised, man.
Yeah, I was raised by like a white trash dude, and then like some woman who was raised in like an abusive traditional Catholic like.
Yeah, guilt complex household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they came together, by the powers of Grayskull, I came about onto this land, and we're still not that. We're pretty white trash still.
Yeah, you got like 6 cars. 2 of them don't work. You can ride your dirt bikes around in the backyard.
We got a citation today because we had
You got a fucking citation.
the fucking like homeowners association and like the West Bloomfield, like our house isn't up to code because we had 50-gallon drums, like 55-gallon drums of oil that were very visible from like outside, and like a trailer and a whole bunch of tires in our yard. We had like a whole bunch of tires and a trailer and a whole bunch of other shit. It's like in our little nook. We got like a little like nook of woods that we just throw all the shit in.
Yeah, it's just full of garbage. Yeah. It really is just totally full of garbage.
Totally full of garbage.
You just pour the oil in all the swamps nearby.
Actually, they're empty drums now. We were using the drums to.
Yeah, you poured them out.
We were going to use
Down the
drums.
drains.
We're going to use the drums to drill our own well so we can get off of Detroit water, and
Why do you want off Detroit water?
because we're fucking white trash. We don't want to give Kwame any more money. That was the ideology.
Hate to break it to you.
That was the idea at the time that we were like drilling the well.
Oh, so like back
like-
a long
and then
time.
Oh, you
also, like-
actually were building a well in your backyard.
Yes, and it's like
Jesus
it was
Christ.
Oh my
actually,
God.
Well, it was illegal Because like,
Yes!
there's like rules against doing that.
No
So-
shit.
So we were trying to put a well in, and we were just tapping like the backyard to see if it worked. And then once we found out that there was water down there, we started drilling in the basement. So we actually drilled 2 wells in the basement.
Are you retarded? Like,
No. This is my dad's genius idea. Like he's sick of paying for water. So,
Okay.
So my
So
dad's like,
you're still gonna. What? I
he
don't.
had like a Kramer moment where he's like, "This is it. This is a secret. We're gonna fucking drill a well in the basement. Water, fresh water." So,
I have a well out here. Just move out here, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, so he wanted to drill his own well and not have to pay anything for it. So he started like drilling wells in the basement. We have 2 wells in the basement, and they never worked. They worked for like a month, and then they ran out of water
Yes.
because we're on a hill.
Yes.
And we couldn't drill deep enough. If we drilled deeper, we'd probably get more water, but it didn't matter.
That's the way water works. Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, we have 2 wells in our basement. We have 2 holes, actually.
There's just dry holes.
Yeah, no.
They fill up once in a while.
Yeah, no, there's like, and they're like really shitty holes because they're not like they cut out or anything like that. It's like my dad and I would go down there and swing sledgehammers at the ground. Until we got through the concrete.
Come on, son.
foundation.
Let's have some bonding time.
Actually, though, yeah, we spent a lot of time. And we were really like lazy about it, so our basement's a fucking mess. And we were just like moved all the shit kind of away.
Put the
So we had,
Oscar
like-
fish in the corner.
Yeah, so we had like a foot.
Is your basement finished or no?
No.
Yeah, neither is
It's
mine.
unfinished and there's holes in the ground. There's like a hole for the sump and then there's 2 holes for the wells that we drilled. And now we've got like a return system. So all the water that like in the summertime, all the water that comes from like the showers and the bathroom sinks.
Wait, are we recording?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't. You didn't even do an intro.
Fuck it.
Oh wait. Oh
Fuck
god.
it,
Why
fuck
don't you do it right now?
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let me
do it
finish
right
what
Do
I'm
it
saying.
now. No,
We have a
let
return system because we're poor. We're not poor. We're cheap. So our return system. Is
Frugal.
yeah, our return system is that like all the water from the tubs and the bathroom sinks goes to a 55-gallon drum in the basement
Yeah.
that has a pump attached to it that when it fills up to a certain point pumps all the water out into either the garden or the front yard.
I mean, that's
Oh, that's
a
kinda
good
nifty.
idea though.
Yeah.
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 Let me guess. You're still on city water.
Oh yeah, we're still. we were always going to be on city water. We just didn't want to use city water to water the lawn.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes
Because
sense.
they get pissed at us because our lawn's always dead. So they get mad at us. So we have to water it. So we were trying to water it without paying for
When
it.
is your dad just gonna keep
Welcome.
project cars in the front yard?
He's not. He's not. He keeps the project cars at the storage facility.
Gotcha. Well, okay, we're a half hour in. I forgot to do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Group Therapy Podcast, episode number 9. We have no.
Wow, we're doing this 9 weeks now.
Yeah, dude. 9. Yeah, this shit's crazy. Can you fucking believe that? We have no special guests. There is
We have no listeners.
There is no. Well, that too. But there is no with special guests. There is no featured.
If we keep trying.
If we just keep at it.
I don't know. I feel like we'd all have to like really want to have listeners, and I don't really want to have listeners that bad.
Why? I do. I kind of gave up and stopped promoting it.
I know we had like
You guys never did.
We have
so
like zero. We have like 0 views from that last episode we put up.
No, last I checked, we had like 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
how
I mean,
many of those
it's
were you?
whatever.
I haven't
Better
watched
than
it
nothing.
once.
I haven't watched it either.
I haven't watched it either.
Whoa.
Well, then somebody's watching
We have
it.
5 separate people who listen to this.
Maybe, or maybe it's just Laura.
I don't
Or
think
it
she
could be
listens to
Laura,
it anymore.
Darian, Nikki. That's probably it. Like
Swimstar 22.
Yeah, Swimstar 22. Follow her on Snapchat.
So yeah, no special guests. It's just us bullshitting. Yeah, we got carried away with.
Awesome. Before you came, he
Justin's
was like,
a
"I
little
don't have anything to
tired.
talk about," and I was like, "Don't worry about it." And so far, it's been pretty solid.
Yeah,
So.
half an hour of solid content, I'd say.
Yeah.
Now it's all gonna go to shit. Now it's gonna blow up and go
watching,
downhill.
I was watching Moto 6 today.
Okay, we don't want to talk about that.
Why don't you want to talk about Moto 6?
Nobody gives a shit. Oh, I told Aiden about GRC this summer, and he should come.
How about
Brody's
you should,
coming.
How about you should come to
Yeah.
not GRC, but to the fucking LSPR?
Do you know how far away that is?
So fucking.
Where's it
low.
at?
It's
GRC.
in what's it
Houghton.
called? Houghton.
Houghton.
It's not that far.
It's a good opportunity to go mountain bike riding up there too, or hiking, or any of those sorts of things.
I'd be
In fact,
down.
it's hiking with a
I
cause.
like going up there anyways.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
mean hiking with a cause?
Like hiking to actually go do something instead of just hiking for the sake of hiking.
What do you mean hiking to go do something? What are you gonna go do?
Hiking to go watch something.
There you go, you fucking idiot! Like hiking through the woods to watch rally cars go by.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Oh.
Right on. Yeah. But no, GRC. A lot of fun. Lots of crashes, lots of good
Where's
stuff.
that one at?
Belle Isle.
I'm down for that too.
Yeah, a lot of fun. They have cool hats. Buy their
Oh, my
hats.
finger.
And we can drink, dude, and there's just booze everywhere you look. It'll be great.
The next time I fart, I'm gonna carry the microphone to my ass.
Oh, this is...
Stick it up
This
there.
is... Okay, topic. Ready? Aiden, you've been 21 for like 2 days now. 3 days, something like that.
Yeah, I think 3. Yeah,
How's that?
it's fine.
Yeah?
Probably no different.
Yeah, literally not different, except it's easier to obtain booze. But at the same time, I haven't really bought any except for this Corona.
Right now, dude.
Yeah.
Because I went there and they didn't have Rolling Rock.
Hold up. I took off for the 9th. Or at least I scheduled off for the 9th.
What the hell's happening the 9th?
But that was the
We're gonna have a
Party.
banger at AJ's apartment.
big banger.
The 9th? What?
It's a Saturday.
I thought we agreed that was...
The 9th.
No, we were talking about it being the 2nd.
No, second's this Saturday. We're doing it next Saturday.
The 9th.
Okay.
Dude.
Austin, what the fuck?
It turned
You
into
were
the
here.
2nd, yes.
No,
and
it was not. It was always the 9th.
No.
It
Dude,
was-
you don't work. What time do you work until like 6?
How many of us say the 9th? I.
Plus, it's closer to AJ's birthday that way, anyways.
Aiden raised his hand too. That's 2-1. You're fucking outnumbered, you dumb fuck.
Plus, it's not even my apartment, so.
Yeah, dude. Oh, also, when we go to the bar tomorrow, can I drive one of you guys' cars? I don't want to take my car's a hoopty. It's got no room. I'll be the DD. Just give me a
Yeah,
car.
I know. I mean, I question your ability to maneuver mine around.
Aiden, let me give me a car.
But
Town and country, baby.
I'll try. I'll have to ask my mom tomorrow.
That's your mom, like, super nice.
I will. I mean, I don't
Say
know.
please.
Justin's car doesn't fit. It's a coupe. Just tell her it's a coupe.
It's fine. I don't think she'll
Because it
care.
is a coupe.
It is
I
a
don't think
coupe.
she'll care. But yeah, do you work on the 9th?
Yeah.
You'll be fine. It's not probably won't even start until later at night, anyways.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can
I
go
know.
home and like sleep or whatever, and then come out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Take the day off work.
And you don't work on Sunday either,
What do you mean you
dude.
can't take the day off work? Mom, Dad, I got a big
Oh
party.
my god.
He works
Fucking blow me.
until 6 at night, and he's worried about it.
No, I'm not worried about it. I haven't said shit. You
Okay,
guys are the
okay,
only ones saying
but-
shit. It's fine. It's fine. Fuck it.
You
it's
work
fine.
until 6 at night, and you don't work the next day.
That's
You're
not
good.
the kind of fine we like to hear. It's fine.
Fuck
it's
you.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
God damn it.
Drink more of that old crow.
I'm gonna text AJ and tell him I have the
Fucking
banger.
calm the fuck down. Jesus.
You're the
You've
one
been
that's
nothing but-
jacked.
You've been nothing but psycho all fucking night.
Oh,
Austin.
you're
You've
funny.
been nothing
Okay.
but crazy. Just drink some of the fucking
Fucking
crow.
bite my clit, you stupid little twat.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god. Give me chips. I'm hungry.
I'm so angry.
Those ones are unsalted, so
It's
they're like,
literally been
Ew. Ew.
popcorn too.
Why are they so gross?
I don't know. That's only been me for the past like 2
You guys
weeks
want
though.
Oreos or
I haven't had
Ooh,
cigarettes.
nigga, I'll eat some Oreos.
So instead of
I
having
have
cigarettes,
Oreos.
I just jam food into my mouth.
Oh, how's that?
It's fucking great.
Are you
I
serious?
guess we
I don't know. I just think about cigarettes all the time. I eat a bunch of food.
You know what's a I've heard that it works every time you want a cigarette, just drink like a giant glass of water.
That does not work.
No.
Every
Toothpicks.
time you want cigarettes, do something that releases dopamine. So like sugar,
Or heroin.
like jerking off, like heroin.
Yeah.
It's a gateway. It's a gateway, dude.
But no, man, toothpicks actually help quite a bit. I like toothpicks.
Or just
Nigga, this is kettle corn.
is it? Do you like kettle corn or
I
no?
love kettle corn.
Okay.
Tub happy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
I watched Moto 6.
Okay, come on.
It was good. It was really good.
What?
We should try to get the cops called on us in East Lansing.
Great idea, Aiden.
I mean, we're 21 now. It'd be
Yeah,
funny.
fuck it, baby. It doesn't matter.
Cool. I'll just start swerving on the way home, and we'll pull them over, and you guys will get breathalyzed, and they'll be like, "These two are drunk, and I'm not." And you'll be like, "Let me see some ID," and I'll be like, "Come on, guys, show me IDs." 21. Ah! Pew 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 pew.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for making it happen, Copper.
That's the weirdest part, man. I don't know. This is actually fucking good. I need to stop eating because we're talking.
The weirdest part for me was just how happy people were that I was buying booze. The first time I bought booze, it's just like how happy like everybody was.
What do you mean?
Okay, so like I went to Walmart. This was New Year's to buy everybody booze.
Oh yeah.
And everybody was so happy. The people that were working there were like, you're going to have a fun time this weekend. And I was just like, I'm not going to be like, no, I'm sober.
Yeah.
Because I'm buying a shit ton of booze. So I was just like, yeah, I will.
Time, yeah.
I will. And they're like, young guy, all this booze,
I'm texting AJ now. He said it's either gonna be the 9th or the 16th.
Which is weird,
Okay.
because if I was 1 year younger, they would have been like,
He said
fucking
most likely
arrest this kid,
16th.
He's got a problem. But 1 year later, it's totally okay. And like,
That's weird.
this guy, embraced by the culture.
What's
And
exactly?
all my friends were so happy about it. You got me booze, yeah!
What's really interesting is like, and I know it's been beaten to death or whatever. So at this point, I'm just fucking spewing garbage everybody's already heard. But alcohol is such like a big part of our
Rinse it out
culture
for you?
No,
that it's like
I'm not drinking it. I'm just pouring stuff into it because it's fun.
it's like encouraged. It's a rite of passage to be able to fucking drink,
Do a Pepsi
right?
shot.
I'll do it.
Do a Pepsi shot.
Oh,
Gross.
Oh.
That's the hard stuff.
Anyways,
but at the
Austin,
same
continue.
time, I don't know, man. I don't want to turn it into a pot is still illegal and that's ridiculous kind of thing. But it's kind of ridiculous that it's like,
At this point, yeah.
yeah. Well, because, dude, especially when you look into why it was, made illegal in the first place, it was because of 30s, like, textile industry fucking monopolies.
I mean, it's a way to criminalize black people
Well, that too.
and Mexicans
Yeah, that
and
too.
hippies.
That too.
Fucking
Fuck the hippies.
Fucking hippies. But yeah, that was probably a bigger portion of it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the textile stuff, okay, great. But also, like, we need to criminalize black people and Mexicans because they smoked a lot of
Those
it.
jazz musicians
Yeah, jazz cigarettes.
sneaking into our suburban youth,
Raping our women.
raping our women.
That's right.
We're gonna build a wall.
2 of them.
This is Aiden's theory. We got into like a crazy hour and a half long political violent conversation
No, we
the other
didn't.
night.
Starting now.
No, we didn't.
No.
We're gonna have another one.
No, I don't.
We're gonna build an iron curtain.
No, we're not. We're going to build 2 iron curtains.
Two. One in the Atlantic Ocean. And one in the Pacific Ocean. And
How far is it going to go? Is it going to, circle? Is it just
it's
gonna
gonna be
circle?
it's gonna go from Antarctica to the
It's like a
North
set of
Pole.
parentheses.
Yeah. from Antarctica to the North Pole.
Okay, but
Every
you
single
cross that?
country in the Western Hemisphere will help fund it.
Not us.
No, we're included here.
We're going to make them pay for it.
No, we're gonna put our fair share in there. And we're basically gonna isolate ourselves from the Eastern Hemisphere of the world, and then
What about planes?
nobody's gonna travel to Europe anymore. I'm sorry.
We'll mount guns on them. We'll shoot you down.
Oh, dude, the wall's gonna go all the way to the fucking stratosphere.
Why don't you just create an EMP? Wouldn't that be better?
Elaborate.
Electromagnetic pulse.
Because does that technology exist?
Yes.
Well, we can do that then. Awesome.
Don't
Well,
you
just-
play Call of Duty, you fuck?
You could just do that, and we'll be returned to a naturalist agrarian society.
I don't want to do that. I just want to build a
And we'll
curtain.
have to
Dude, we have all the
nothing will have a
resources.
monetary value anymore.
Justin,
That's
we
right.
This is barter
Justin,
goods, like the true capital system.
We literally
and it'll
have
build
all the
itself
resources
again. It's
we
beautiful.
need. We literally have all the resources.
Look
we
at
need on
these
this side of the
Oreos.
world.
Isn't it amazing
Yeah,
that I'm
we
eating
literally-
these Oreos?
Dude, we literally
Professor!
somebody dyed this yellow in the factory.
Yes, Oreos. They're beautiful.
These Oreos, by the way, are they're spring Oreos, so they're dyed yellow and it looks like urine.
Piss Oreos.
They
Which
still
speaks
taste the
louder
same.
than words.
But anyways, what I was saying is that we have. That's good. That is good. That is
Keep
good.
going.
We have
For daddy.
Daddy
needs a drink.
we have we
Wake up,
actually
daddy.
we actually have all the resources we need on this side of the world. We
Yeah.
do. We don't tap into our oil because we're worried about running out.
No, that's not how it is, actually. It's just cheap. Saudi produces it.
Yeah, and the fact that there's a lot of
We have
environmental
we have-
stuff on
we
this
have
side.
crude- we produce crude oil, which is
The Dakotas, man.
Yeah, we produce crude oil, which takes the cost to make it usable is much higher than Saudi oil.
Mhm.
So that's why
Sure,
we
but
do
the
Saudi
the
oil.
cost of living would go up. But I mean, that might force people
Would
to
go up,
actually
but,
start
no, it would be like $4, $5, $6 a gallon for oil.
I know, but that maybe that would actually force people to get off of oil.
No, it wouldn't.
That's not a good thing. Just wait till there's no oil. And then
Either way, we gotta isolate ourselves from the
Why
Eastern
do we need to
Hemisphere.
get off oil, Aiden?
I'm not talking about getting off oil.
'Cause we're killing
I'm talking about isolating ourselves from the Eastern Hemisphere here.
Why do we need to isolate ourselves, Aiden?
Because Europe fucking sucks.
Why does Europe suck?
Middle East
Aiden?
fucking sucks.
Why does? Are we not really isolated from them now? We're literally on the other side of the earth.
We just need to cut all contact.
I mean, like, pretty much all contact is cut, except for the fact that we...
Block radio signals. No military.
No internet. The internet's gone. Fuck the internet.
No, I mean, like... literally just, like... We're just gonna live on this side of the world.
Grandpa, Aiden. It's okay.
We can all move down to South America and hang out.
Because we're such good friends with them.
I mean, better than fucking
They
Middle
really
East.
like us.
Dude, we buy their drugs. They love us.
No, they don't.
No, I'm joking.
They hate us.
They don't like our government, but they like Americans.
Yeah, because they can kidnap us and then sell us back to our loved ones
Or-
for high ransoms.
Or our fat, pale tourists give them lots of money to stay there for a week.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't really help, like, the whole of their economy.
Fuck
It
you.
only
Either
helps-
way, we're building an Iron Curtain.
Fuck that. Build the Iron Curtain.
You're gonna pay for
Version
it.
2.
Actually, you know who's gonna pay for it? The Eastern Hemisphere is gonna pay for it. The
Goddamn
Western
right.
Hemisphere is not gonna
I
pay for
told
it.
you I told you they're gonna pay for it.
They're going to, yeah.
We should just make a big ring. You know what you should actually be working on doing is like build a big ring of like drills that drill to the center of the earth so we can split it in two.
And then we'll like detach and like float like closer to the sun. Yeah.
That's right. Fuck you guys.
Have fun.
Freeze, motherfuckers.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you listened to the same podcast I did. The one with the Nat Geo guy on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He got me scared shitless.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Dude.
What if this is fucking with the sound to do that?
Probably. Probably made a little clinking noise when you put it on there.
What if it made like a noise like when I was like,
I mean, I'm guessing that it did because it's a microphone
oh yeah, I forgot.
and it reads sounds.
Okay.
But yeah, the Nat Geo guy was.
Dude, he scared the shit out of me. He was talking about all these fucking crazy global warming statistics and how about all these things are gonna die in 10 years and
I
all
don't
this
know why,
whatever.
but when you said crazy global warming, I heard crazy gut, and I was about to finish your sentence with gooks.
He was talking about crazy gooks. All those gooks, dude.
But that wasn't what you were talking about. But then I found that it was funny, so I figured I'd share with class.
We get it. You're intelligent.
Fuck you. I'm so upset.
No, but honestly, like, we're already fucked now, anyways. Like, there's no turning back at this point. Might as well just continue what we're doing.
YOLO.
There's soda in here, and I'm playing a very dangerous game.
Way to contribute, Justin. I thought you were intelligent.
But
Fuck off, Austin. I'm so mad at
people
you.
are using the national parks a lot more, so that's cool. Like taking advantage of our wildlife and stuff.
Yeah, man. We should be taking advantage of our wildlife.
I mean, like taking advantage of
We
seeing
should take
pristine
advantage of
wildlife. No,
Dude,
you're not ruining
it's not
it.
okay to fucking rape bison.
Just fuck,
Don't matter
grab a
what they
step
tell
ladder, shimmy up it.
Stop taking advantage of our wildlife.
Step stool.
Aiden. Jesus. I know you're into big women, but goddamn it.
Big women.
Doesn't mean you have to fuck cows.
Into those big boned, big hipped cows.
Big ones. Go sweating.
This has gotten so far off the rails.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk about fucking wildlife here, guys.
I know you're trying to talk about fucking wildlife. It's disgusting. I'm sick of it.
You have a problem.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Take the. There we go.
Woo! Alright, give me another.
No.
Aiden, you live here. It's your house. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, last time.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I keep trying to get everybody drunk to make the podcast better for you guys, our 5 listeners. I want to let you know I'm like Jesus.
While we're at that,
Be
shout
sure
out,
The
to
shout out,
Messiah V2.
I'm dying for you.
shout out to LB, by the way.
Oh right, yeah, of course.
Shout out to LB to Pound Town.
Although I haven't heard from LB in a while, so I'm
I
starting
talked to her today.
Oh okay.
We were gonna hang out, but then she had a migraine.
Oh, pussy.
Is that like a real thing? I feel like migraines are fake.
No, I believe her.
I feel like they're totally fake.
I used to get really terrible migraines, but it wouldn't influence
What did she
like,
say?
what I was doing.
I'll read the
I
text.
still had to go to school and work and shit.
Dude, look at the magic I'm doing right now.
I would just
Well, I mean, it's not like we had to hang out. It's like
right.
if you don't feel good.
I would
like,
just
it's not like it's
occasionally
school, it's
like
you don't
get
go.
so dizzy from them I would throw up. And
She
then
said I have a
would go back to
migraine.
work.
She said I'm not even bullshitting to be antisocial. I said,
I feel like that's her definitely bullshitting to be antisocial.
And I said, don't worry.
Fuck you, LB, for bullshitting.
And
Yeah,
then I
we removed that too.
and then I said, don't worry about it. I kind of just feel like staying it anyways, which I did. Like I was about to like be
I just
antisocial,
want to
so
know
it was kind of like
why
it was kind of
migraines
like easy.
is an affliction that only affects white women.
Huh.
What's up with that? I feel like it's just an excuse.
I have a question.
I don't want to do
Okay,
anything.
I have an
a
actual
migraine.
question that I hope you have the answer to.
Yeah, but LB
So-
never cancels, so I believe her. She never bails out on me, so I gotta go with my girl here.
He's got your back, LB. I'm questioning you.
No, I got her back.
I'm on the
She's
fence.
not flaky. LB is not flaky.
I'm on the fence though, so I could go either way. But allergies.
What about him?
Why don't they exist anywhere but in privileged places?
Because they
just
do
nobody
exist.
addresses the
Nobody,
problem.
nobody, like, they don't get diagnosed because they don't have ways of diagnosing them.
They just don't address it either. They're just like, kid's got a runny nose. Fucking runny nose kid.
And, like, another reason, like, that,
He's
like,
weak.
a lot of places don't have, like, a
Kill
lot of
him.
people don't have food allergies and, like, they just let them die. They're like, oh, he died.
Only the strong, man.
Yeah, so I'd be dead.
You'd be so dead.
So dead.
Can you list off for the listeners what allergies you have?
Just all dairy and all nuts and eggs and bananas. And, that's it. Yeah, randomly bananas. I
You
mean,
serious?
I don't think I'm missing out on much.
I
but-
love bananas.
Bananas are great. What does the banana make you do?
I don't know. I just know that I'm allergic to them.
How do you not know? Have you like not eaten a banana before?
No, but they like test you for all this shit. Like when
And they just
find
say,
out
"Don't
you have
eat
one
it."
allergy,
Yeah.
they test you to like for like all of them to make sure that you're not
Did
allergic
you
to
never
other
had a
shit.
banana before that?
I don't know. I've never ate a banana. I've never had one.
Aiden, do you have any bananas around here?
Can we feed you a
I'm-
banana?
No, I don't
Just
want
a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Dude, you
No,
don't
I
have
actually
to
did
banana.
eat a banana like probably like a year ago, and it like made my like mouth like really fucking itchy, like my throat like kind of swell up and like my
But it was
makes your
delicious.
spit get really thick. No,
There's a bunch of
Wasn't
things that
worth
make
it.
me do that, but I don't think I'm really allergic to them. I just think that like I got a little weakness.
Yeah, me too. Is
No,
that
but
weird?
this was like-
every time I eat, every
forget
time
what
I
things
drink
are-
a Diet Coke, I get a terrible headache.
Oh no! I'm not talking like that. Like I have those same exact symptoms where like my mouth itches a lot, and then like I feel like my throat's closing.
Oh, that's weird.
But like, I don't do anything about it.
That's
I just,
weakness. I need to keep.
well, I
eating
mean,
Like apples do that to me.
at the same time, like
I just keep
I-
eating. I
like-
don't think I'm allergic to apples though.
okay,
Um,
well, I'm like I mean like I feel like it's more severe for me like when I eat
it's
something
more
like
severe for
Aiden's special, huh?
like don't try to write off my fucking allergies, my fucking
We're gonna make
disability
you fucking
here.
eat like a bushel
Disability!
of bananas.
He's just trying to write it off. He's like, oh well, I have this happen too. Like, okay, that's cool.
I
like,
kinda am trying to
So
write it
I
off.
have
I'm
I have a
sorry.
question for both of you.
Sorry.
This is a very real question.
or like when I tell people I have asthma, they're like, oh, I have asthma too, and it's like,
No, you
were you like hospitalized for like a fucking like month, like
I was.
because of asthma? Like,
When were you?
like
Elementary school for me.
like middle school.
I watched
elementary
you have
school.
an asthma attack,
and
elementary school.
I've had like yearly visits.
I didn't do anything about it.
I
felt
go to
guilty
the
about
I
it
go to
since
the
then.
ER
I'm
at least
so
like
serious.
I go to the ER at least like 3-4 times a year for it.
Nice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. I went like a couple.
The last time I
times.
went was like over a year ago. So I'm
What's your
due.
medication for your asthma?
Nothing anymore. I went a couple times in elementary school, and then I got like again. Like,
Asthma fucking blows.
I think you can grow out of it because like I grew out of it. I
Yeah,
don't
mine
know.
wasn't. I think mine's due to
Medicine.
Mine's due to like allergies, whereas like and like I just for some reason haven't grown out of my allergies.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's because you haven't been exposed to them.
No, I have like I'm
not.
like technically allergic to dogs and cats and stuff, and I live with them. So
Yeah. That sucks, dude. I'm
I don't know.
sorry.
I just
Weird,
feel like
weird
I just
throwback
wasn't
story.
lucky.
Do you remember field day in elementary school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were doing the run where you run around the school 2 times, like all the school grounds, like the cross country run.
Tub.
Tub was running. I remember I was talking to you while I was running. We were having a little conversation. This is when I was like 7, I think, or something like that, and you were like, you're the same age as me. You're running. All of a sudden, you stop running. You start going, and you like fell on your knees, and I freaked out. I didn't know what to do, and I kept running. I felt so bad. But I looked back and people were helping you, and I was like, "Oh, he'll be okay." But I just kept running.
You just kept. That's Austin. That's Austin for you.
Like you tell me about like a Cedar Point trip we went on. I really don't remember you being there. I legitimately don't remember going with your father or you being there. I have very little recollection of any of that time in my life.
Yeah.
Are we fucked up?
Not at that point, but like I just like don't have a good memory like to start with.
Wait, what was the Cedar Point thing?
We went in 5th grade. There was like a Cedar Point trip for
Yeah,
the school.
I don't even remember going.
It was fun.
I don't remember going. Anyway, I did. Okay, so like there is that in middle school. Since I'd had like a lot of like real asthma attacks in middle school, I started having fake asthma attacks because I didn't want to do things.
That's funny.
And then
I've never done that
Like,
with asthma,
that's
but
why
I do that if I don't want to eat something
in
that
middle-
somebody's making. It's like,
I'm
oh,
allergic.
I can't eat that.
Yeah, in middle school.
I'm
it's
allergic
like,
to Brussels sprouts.
in middle school, every single time we had to run the mile, I was having an asthma attack.
Oh, that's funny.
But I was a member of the cross country team.
I use that as an excuse in high school not to like swim on the swim days. Like they'd make us swim in PE, and I'd be like, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I have asthma. I'm weak.
I don't have to prove anything. Like I don't care. I don't have to prove my masculinity.
Yeah, dude, that was I remember doing it. It was funny having fake asthma attacks. Because fake asthma attacks are really easy to fake. You just cough a little bit and then breathe funny, like.
Yeah, like are they gonna tell you that you're not having one? Like,
Yeah, then you animals.
like I think I know if I can fucking breathe.
That's right.
Freak out on them.
That's exactly what I would do. Except I was like 12. Whatever,
How long
man.
have you and Austin known each other for?
Apparently he's known me my whole life. I honestly don't remember Austin until like high school.
Yeah.
Like I know that we knew each other, but like I don't remember like interacting with Austin until high school, and not even like early high school, like junior year of high school.
Well, I didn't interact with you in high school until junior year. We had like the same gym class, and we both smoked a lot of weed, so we like grew fond. What's up? Yeah.
What took them off the bandana?
I got to
around
watch
the neck,
him.
the bandana around the wrist.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I used to wear a bandana around my wrist. I was the shit.
Yeah,
But
And that took me off that he was a stoner.
But no, and I got to watch him break like 4 toes, and then just like pretend nothing happened. That was
really
pretty
high.
cool.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Well, no. So you know those.
Do you remember this story or no?
Yeah, I took a bunch of ecstasy, and
Okay.
I was on a bunch of Adderall. So I was on a bunch of Adderall. I was like really kind of like just like jonesing on Adderall. I would do what I would do is I would take like the 10 milligrams of Adderall. I would take like 5 of them at a time, and I probably did that like three times that day. So I was on like 150 milligrams of Adderall.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And so I was pretty fucking up there. And then I was smoking weed throughout the day. And
At
then-
school?
yeah.
Where'd you do it at school?
I had a vaporizer. I had a Magic
Oh.
Flight launch box. And,
MFLB.
yeah, and I would just like fucking smoke weed,
MFOB
I would
represent.
just like smoke weed like openly at school. And then I did some edibles that day too, because I would eat like the shit that I was like vape on. Like after I vaped it, I would put it into peanut butter and eat it. So I was just really fucked up that day. And my buddy had sold me some Molly. He didn't sell it to me, he just gave it to me. Julian just gave me Molly that day.
Did he really?
Yeah, he just gave it to me. And I was planning on taking it after school, but then I was like really fucked up, and I was like, you know, like the pegboard? I climbed the pegboard without the pegs, just grabbing the board on the side. Just, I'm fucking, like, I had coke strength, right? I was like, feeling good. And then, like, instead of, like, climbing back down, mind you, the board is already, like, it's, like, 6.5 feet up. So, like, to get up, like, it's, like, up here, right?
Yeah.
So you have to, like, jump to get up there as it is.
Yes.
Right? Like, you can't just, like, go from, like,
Yeah.
standing, like, you're already elevated. And I climbed the whole thing without the pegs. And to like, get down, I was like, I could either like just climb back down or fuck it. I figured I had enough room. I'll just let go. I'll just drop. So I let go and didn't push off the wall. So I just fell like perpendicular to the wall. And I like didn't have enough room to get my toes out to like land proper. So I just landed on like the tips of my feet. And I broke 3 of my toes on my left foot.
Did you like go to the hospital, like doctor?
Nope.
Nope.
I
Figured it out.
I was really high, and I went, I think I broke my toes. And then I was
Hey
like,
guys.
and then I was like, I asked the gym teacher, like, how do I know if my toes are broken? And she was like, you're walking on them. You're fine. And I go, no, I think they're broken. She goes, you're still walking on them. You're fine. I go, I didn't want to say, like, look, Teach, I'm really high. Like, I can't really feel it that much, but I'm pretty sure. So I took my, like, sock off. And sure enough, they're purple. They're not, like, all that, like big yet, but they're, like, immediately purple. And I'm like...
Were they bent or anything?
They weren't bent.
That's good, because that's fucking gross.
Yeah, they weren't, like, bent, but the one, you could, like, flop in and out. Like, you could flop it in place and out of place. The two on the outside, I'm not sure if they were actually broken or just terribly bruised, but the one, like, the center toe, so, like, you're looking, like, this is big toe, and this toe. These two were horribly bruised. I couldn't tell if they were broken because they're just little tiny nubs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
This one was definitely broken.
Of course, yeah.
And, like, I could, like, flop it around. So I was flopping it and then wiggling it around.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, it's fucking broken. So I was like, yeah, but I didn't want to show her that because it was gross. And, like, I didn't want to, like, have my parents called or anything like that. Because, like, I had a bunch of drugs on me and I was really high. I didn't want to face them. So I was like, fuck it, man. This is starting to hurt. So I took the Molly that I had gotten earlier in the day. So.
Oh, God.
Because Molly, like, is really, really good. Like, it blocks all pain. You just start feeling good.
Yeah.
So.
You know, playing with your toe? Ooh, I can't even feel it.
I got really fucking high that day. That was the day I yacked on Nick's porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was way too fucked up on a whole bunch of different things. I didn't eat anything all day because I was on a whole bunch of fucking Adderall. I went home with a friend of mine. I drove to his house because I wasn't, like, that high yet.
Yeah.
Drove to his house. We smoked a bunch of weed there. And then I kept getting higher and higher and higher and higher until, like, I was too high.
You're living in, like, a...
I was too high. I was like a prisoner in my own body.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do anything. I was just like, and, like, I kept asking, like, every minute, what time is it? Because I had to be home at, like, 4:30 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, school lets out at, like, 2 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, what time is it? And they're like, it's been a minute. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, it feels like hours! I'm so high. Because I was, like, really sick, too. I just was really sick. So, like, they're like, all right, we gotta get this kid the fuck out of my basement. That's what Nick said. You gotta get him out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm there with Alex Quick.
Yeah.
No, Alex, is his last name Quick?
Yeah.
Alex Quick and Peter or Gabzinski.
Yep.
Peter Gabzinski.
The Kigo crew, dude.
Yeah, and Alex was like
the KK.
Alex was like fresh from jail and didn't have a license.
Yeah.
But I couldn't drive, so
he drove.
I had Alex drive my car.
Yeah.
Totally.
Why couldn't I have hung out with you guys in high school?
On my way out from the basement, I like puke all over Nick's front porch.
Yes.
I made it to the garden, but it's a lot of puke.
Is this Nick Kissy?
No,
way different.
Nicolesi.
Big backstory on him. We'll tell you later.
So I just keep puking on his. I yak.
Yeah,
yak. And then I remember it was like a moment. Like when after all the yak was out, it was like I look up and like everything's bright again. And I just feel fucking tip top. Like, I don't even taste the puke in my mouth. Alex is feeding me menthol cigarettes that are just like candy. And I'm pumped. I don't realize it, but like in the ride from my house to Alex Quick's house, I smoked 2.5 fucking menthol cigarettes.
And you hate menthol cigarettes.
I love them on ecstasy.
Apparently.
But like the thing is, like Nicolesi's house to Alex Quick's house is like
10.
Not even
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably less.
Yeah.
Probably less.
More like 5.
Yeah, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I smoked 2.5 Newport fucking. I think there were. I don't know if there were hundreds of, but he had Newports.
Yeah.
That's what I was puffing on.
He seems like a Newport kind of guy.
Yep. And I went to his house, and it was like going to Nelson's house. It was like going to Nelson's from the Simpsons house. His bed was literally on milk crates. And he had a retarded little brother who was like fucking with me, and I'm really high, and the retarded little brother's like, and I don't know how to handle it. I'm kind of scared of him. I'm like, don't touch me. Like fighting off the retard, and drinking a fuck ton of water. And I just kept making Nick bring me water. I'm like, more water.
He's not joking.
More water.
I believe him.
Okay.
And I was really upset because like the cups were definitely dirty. And I was drinking them anyway. So I eventually his mom comes home and kicks me out. She tells Alex to kick me out. He goes, what the fuck? This kid is higher than fucking shit. Like, get him out of here. So it's like, they get me out of there. and I make it home. It hasn't even been 2 hours. It hasn't even been like an hour and a half. In fact, it's only been an hour. I have a lot more highness to be.
What'd you do?
I went home. And
Like, just sat in your room?
Nope. I went home, and my dad wasn't home yet, so I'm like, great. And I'm like, I gotta act normal. Like, what's the most normal thing to act when you're really high? I'm like, I know. I'll do activities that they like me to do. That way they'll be off my case. There's nothing to be on my case about, so I was like, I'll do the dishes. So I started doing the dishes. Now, when you're on ecstasy, like, you just like to move.
Yeah.
So doing the dishes was great, and the dishes, like, clanged together and made, like, noise. And I was like, I just could have sworn I heard a beat, like, like grab the dish, like, clink, clack, clink, clack, and washing dishes. I'm, like, dancing and grooving and washing the dishes, and I'm getting really wet. Because, like, I'm just fucking... Like,
you're getting aroused. You're like, really wet.
I got a chub going. I'm not kidding. Doing the dishes. I got a chub. I'm really fucking horny. I'm sweating. Sweating pouring out of me. And I'm dancing, doing the dishes to no music. And my dad comes home. And, like... He's like...
You're doing something? What are you, high?
He like walks... I don't remember much about it, but I remember him, like, walking in and going to, like the living room and me being like, I gotta talk to him. To let him know I'm not high.
Yeah,
So
of course.
Definitely high.
Right,
So
of course.
I went up to him and I'm like, I'm like, Dad, so like I had a really weird day today. I broke 3 of my toes. But I'd forgotten about it up to this point.
Yeah.
I had not taken off my socks. Mind you, my toes are bleeding too.
From what?
I don't know. Like, I think one of my toenails like fell off in the process. Like, my toes are fucking bleeding. Didn't realize it. Right? Like, I broke 3 of my toes. He's like, you look like you're walking fine. And I go, I broke them. And he's like, I don't know. You're walking pretty fine. I'm like, whatever. So I go, look. So I take off my shoe. And my socks, I got one more white socks. And the tips of it is all fucking red. Like bloody, like dried blood red. And I go, I didn't know they were bleeding. And he goes, what the fuck? And I go, I know, right? So I take my sock off, and it like peels like shit, like because it's like peeling shit off. It's like my socks are like blood and dryness. And peel it off, and like sure enough, my toes are fucking like double the size that they once were. They're huge. Like my middle toe is bigger than my big toe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And purple and bloody and disturbing because I've been walking on them the whole day, like not doing anything about it because I've been high as fuck, not realizing it. So I start taking it. I go, look, Dad, they're so broken. I wiggle the one around, like in all different directions. Like, it's so fucking broken. He's like, stop it. What the fuck? Like, why are you doing that? I'm like, I don't know. I want to show you. How crazy is that? I broke them. And he's like, okay. I'm like, so like, what do I do? Do I have to go to the doctors? He's like, I don't know if they do anything for toes. You should probably stop walking on it. And I'm like, oh, come on. He's like, yeah, you should stop walking on it.
Did he know you were high at all?
I think he started like asking me like, so like why, like he started asking me like, why are you sweating? And I'm like, I'm really hot doing dishes. He's like, you okay? Like, so I'm like, no, I was like, all right, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to my room. So I went to my room at like 5 o'clock, whenever it was he got home, and turned the lights off and pretended I was asleep for the whole night while I watched. I was on. This is when before Reddit was like a thing.
Yeah.
They had. What was that button that you could press? It was like a random button. It would take you to a random website.
Oh God, it was. What is the name of that? Oh shit. Fucking.
You just click it and it would take you somewhere.
Yeah,
you could do some things to like figure out where it
Sounds
says.
dangerous.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was on that website for like all night and I jerked off like 5 times. And that was my night. And then the next morning I woke up and my foot fucking hurt really bad. Like really, really bad. I was swollen as fuck and I iced my foot for like 2.5 weeks afterwards and like limped around like a fucking gimp. And yeah, man.
Damn.
I still have more Molly left over. I did the rest of it on fucking Halloween. It was like right around the corner and they handed out candy on the front porch.
Oh, you didn't go to... There was no event for the Molly. You just did Molly and handed out candy to people.
It was great.
Hey, guys, I want to fuck your kids.
No, it was like, wow, that's a great costume. Whoa.
The parents were probably like, come back, check the candy.
It's like, whoa, dude, you want some candy? And I gave them candy. I was eating most of the candy. I would like give them like candy, eat too. Right? Like, because I'm all like, when you're fucking on Molly, like things in your mouth are great.
Ooh.
So I was like, candy, like, cool costume, wow. I just feel like you have like one of like the nicest like costumes. You kids are just so sweet. You kids are just so nice, man. Like, why don't you guys get 2 more handfuls? Just don't tell anybody, okay? Just 2 more handfuls for you guys. Good job, Buzz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Drugs are
Good story, man. Seriously, good story.
Drugs are a thing.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I always had a good time.
Yeah.
Got anything else, Austin?
What do you mean?
Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I know we were bullshitting the Miley Cyrus idea, but now I think that's kind of dumb. It was literally just that I think Miley Cyrus is a lot hotter as like short-haired, weird, crazy bitch than like old school country girl or whatever. That was it. There's not a lot of conversation to be derived from that.
Yeah, it's like surprised when she like only presents herself as a sexual creature.
Yeah.
As opposed to not presenting herself as sexual at all.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you find her more sexy.
Yeah.
It's a weird concept.
I know, man.
Jeez, man.
You always break Austin's bubble. You're just like
I see it growing, and
It's easy.
let me just ruin his day.
It's really easy.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty much all set. That was a good story. We're at God, what are we at? We're at like an hour and 6 minutes right now.
What are we gonna do for the other 6 minutes?
It's early too. Like what the fuck?
What's 22:26?
It's 10:26. It's early as shit.
Oh, I could have looked at my watch and figured that out.
And I'm not even done drinking yet.
Yeah, neither am I.
Like, I mean, I'm just gonna finish this drink and be done. But like, still.
That's really lame.
Do you want to chauffeur me home, motherfucker?
No.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I just like to motivate.
I'm gonna
You know what's crazy? You know what's a crazy thought? If I get pulled over tonight and I blow numbers, I will be fine. Isn't
that's if you leave after midnight.
right? But isn't that crazy?
Huh.
I turned 21 at midnight.
Oh, you turned 21 at midnight?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get you shit faced.
I don't want to get shit faced.
Oh, we're doing that tomorrow. I forgot.
Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. We're going out tomorrow night.
To lefties.
Oh wait, I can talk about my experience at
Oh, perfect.
I didn't hear anything about this.
But yeah, no, so here's my idea for the listeners. So we're going to do a shitty bar in Midtown called Lefties, and then we're going to hit a couple different bars around Midtown.
Shitty.
Well, no, Lefties just kind of, it's just a little shitty bar.
sports bar.
Yeah, that's just what it is. I love it, but it's a shitty sports bar.
the Bronx, dude.
But, so, my plan is this, because we used to have a friend that worked at Lefties for a while. So we would always go, and she bartended there, and she'd serve us. So we'd go drink and get drunk at Lefties, and we were all underage. Everybody was cool with it. She got fired. All of a sudden, nobody was cool with it.
She got fired?
Oh, yeah, she got fired a long time ago.
For what?
She lipped off to the manager.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so that's why we haven't been there in like a year and a half, or a year, however long. So I want to, for my first legal bar, I want to legally drink at the bar that I illegally drank at for like a year and complete the circle. And then from there, I got a bunch of different bars around there that like my classmates told me about. So
What'd they tell you about?
It told me I gotta go to, there's a place called the Traffic Jam. There's a place called 3rd Avenue something. Gotta go to the Hopcat.
Hopcat's, if you like beer, Hopcat is good.
They said the Jolly Pumpkin's good. They said,
Bronx Bar.
okay, we'll go wherever. I don't give a shit.
It's right by the Jolly Pumpkin.
We have literally all night. So, like, and some of them are in walking distance, but not really many of them.
Bronx and, like, Jolly Pumpkin are. And, like, Hopcat's on Woodward.
Yeah.
Are we going to multiple bars tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We can
There's
park
no
on the
cover in
street.
any of them, so
It's a
we'll be
Tuesday
good.
night. We can literally probably park in front of all of them and have no problem.
Oh.
It'll be great. We just need
Plus,
to find
you're not
a car.
driving your car.
Yeah.
I'll talk. Cindy will let me take your car. No big deal.
Dude, town and country. Shit's gonna be fucking dope.
Okay, but anyways, I went to this place in Kalamazoo called the Beer Exchange.
Yes.
And it's a play off the stock exchange. Like every 15 minutes the beer prices change
Oh, that's funny.
based on sales. And
That's cool.
They have like 50 beers on tap, so like every 15 minutes it would change. So I went there and I got like this Atwater, like weird, I don't know, some weird like Atwater brewery beer, which is a Detroit brewery. And I didn't know this, but apparently it was a 13% alcohol beer.
Is it? What was it called?
I forget what it was called.
Because the Atwater makes one. It's called there's like a shark on the label,
I don't know. It was on draft, so I have no idea.
and it's 13%.
Yeah, it was 13% alcohol, and I didn't realize this.
Yes, that's a lot. Whiskey, your average liquor is 40%.
This is
Your
like
average
4.
beer is between 3 and 4%. That is a lot.
And, like wine is like 13%, so it'd be like I drink.
Whiskey gets you drunk.
It's 40% alcohol. That one is.
Yeah, but I don't drink.
I've had 3 drinks. Granted, they're the drinks I make, which they're probably like 3 shots a piece, something like that. I don't know. I don't measure. I'm shit-faced.
You're shit-faced?
I mean...
You're not shit-faced.
Okay. My level of shit-faced is different than others, because right now my
It
conversation
depends on how
skills
fast you
are
drink
lacking.
it too.
Yeah, big time, yeah. And if you've eaten, and if you're hydrated, and a bunch of other bullshit, but yeah, I don't know.
I could tell you how much weed it'll take to get you high, but I can't tell you how much booze you gotta drink to get drunk.
Dude, it takes me no weed at all. The last time I smoked some weed, which was the first time in a long time, I took literally 2 good. Granted, there were good, strong hits, but 2 hits from somebody was passing around. I was so high. And I was so paranoid, and I was having such a terrible time at this gathering we were at. And I couldn't leave because I was also drunk as shit.
Where were you?
I was, dude, it was like Hannah's cousin's dad's party. And all the people I was with were just like openly smoking weed, and all the adults, it was like an adult party. I didn't know it was going to be an adults party. And they're all like disapproving of it, and we're like hiding from them, and nobody stopped smoking weed. And I don't really smoke weed, but now I'm really high and I'm freaking out, and I don't want to be on my own. And then some like Hispanic lady with giant tits was trying to teach me how to dance, and I couldn't dance because I didn't know what was going on. It was a disaster. It was a very bad night. Anyways.
Yeah, so I ordered this beer.
I forgot we were talking
That was
about
13. It was like 13.5%. I realized this after I ordered it. I realized this after I drank it, and I was like, wow, I feel really drunk right now.
Yeah.
What's going on? And then like the prices changed, and they had $1.50 like things of
Pints.
Miller Lite. No, like more than a pint. Like, so we were like, oh fuck, we gotta hop on that. So we drank that, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna go to another bar. We get an Uber. It's this black guy named Jabril.
Nice.
And he starts like telling me like he like grew up in like some country in Africa, and he starts talking about how he killed a bunch of people over there.
That's good.
What? Is he from Rwanda?
I don't know.
Yes,
And, like-
use a machete. Or
And so
a
I was
gun?
like, I was like
It
really,
was a machete, Rwanda.
I was like really drunk, and I was like, oh yeah.
Dude, me too. Killing these hoes.
Killing the game, bro.
And basically, like, we just, like, it was, like, me and Dudek, like, we went to this one bar, and, like, I lost Dudek, and then I found him in the corner with another Asian chick. They were, like, humping each other, like, making out. Like, I was like, where's Dudek? And I was like, I guess I'll go try to find him. And he was, like, pretty much, like, having sex with this chick in the middle of the bar. And then we get back to my sister's house, and Dudek just starts fucking blasting some shit about how he hates Asian people for, like, an hour.
You were just humping one in the bar, Dudek.
And then he also, I also have a video clip. He was talking about Jewish people. I don't know if you want to watch this or not.
Dudek fucking, I feel like me and Dudek are just never gonna be friends. It's never
Dude,
gonna happen.
Dudek hates everybody, but I think even at this point he was just like joking. Because
let's play the clip.
because
About how
the
he
next
hates
morning
Jews.
he was like, dude, I hope you know I was joking about all that shit. And I was like,
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Passion
play
of
the
the
clip.
Christ is a
Play the
great
clip.
movie.
I want to hear this anti-Semitic shit. Put it up against the mic. Put it up against the mic.
Guess the Kikes 2016.
just like, what? My response was literally, oh my god. I just like said it
Gangsta
with
Kikes 2016.
gas the Kikes 2016.
Oh. Oh boy.
Dudek.
And I was like, okay, dude, like, let's go to bed. And then he was like, okay.
Yeah, cool.
Is that edgy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened. That was interesting.
I love Dudek.
I don't
He's
know.
just so strange.
If you
man.
got to know him, you'd realize that it's,
Oh, no, I
it's
love
literally
He's
just a
not
joke.
an asshole.
Yeah, it's literally just joking around. I don't know.
Nah, man, I thought so too until I saw him drunk, and he's much nicer drunk.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't that crazy. Like I didn't like black out or anything. It
I
really
just
was.
hope that he's not like Kelly, because like Kelly was always mean to me, and I was like, I don't like her. And then
Dude,
he's a mean person. And then Dudek was always really mean to me, and I don't really like him. And I really just...
He's not mean like the way Kelly's mean. He's mean in the way like he's insecure as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the way he's mean. It's not like a Kelly thing where she thinks she's better than everybody else. It's like an insecurity thing. So it's different. And I've known him since I was like, I've known him since like 5th grade. So like at this point, I think I'd realize it. Like I'd know if he was a shitty person or not.
Fair enough. All right.
But yeah, my 21st was like it was pretty tame.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect tomorrow night, but
I don't want to fucking die.
no, nothing. I think it'll be fine. Like we're
I'm
just
just
gonna
gonna
go
go
out and
have a
fun.
couple beers every place we go, and like we'll just go out and have a good time. Hannah's coming, by the way.
Hannah's coming?
Yeah, she really
We should
wanted
take
to
Hannah's
go.
car.
Fucking call her as soon as this is
I
over.
don't want to call her.
Call her, or I'll call her. You'll talk to her. Oh my god, you pissy bitch! All right, everybody. What episode are we on? We're on episode 9.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Fuck.
I guess I'll start promoting it once we get to 10.
You're shitting me, right?
I'll start
No.
promoting it when we get to 50.
So like a
I
year from
fucking
now.
hate you all. I hate you all so much.
When we get to 50, I'll think about promoting it.
You fucking pieces of
I mean, it's
shit.
just something fun we do
We
every
have a
week.
body of work beneath it, and then maybe I'll tell you.
Body of work, motherfucker. We already got a body of work.
No, we don't.
We will once we have 10.
We have so much thought. And...
We need to have more guests on.
We just have.
I'll start promoting it. I'll start promoting it once we have like more guests on. Like we need to have some more guests on when
we have
everybody
so
comes
much
on.
production that I
We need to get the president. The president needs to come on.
Mark Maron.
Yeah, really. Fuck.
I don't understand how Mark Maron got the president on his podcast.
He's tame. He's an easy interview.
Yeah.
He doesn't ask any really questions. He's just like, "Oh, that's really cool. Yeah."
I'm really sad too.
He doesn't ask any hard questions. It's more like, "Tell me about yourself." Oh wow.
I really love that about you, man. I'm just really sad about myself, but I like you.
That's
You
kind of
really
like how it
made
is.
my
He's like
day.
the easiest interviewer ever.
Wow.
It's not even an interview. He doesn't even play the devil's advocate ever.
No.
Like
Yeah, he
literally
doesn't give a
never.
Don't know.
Which I mean, whatever. It's not a bad
To
thing.
each
I
their
guess.
own, I guess. But I don't know. I've always found his shit to be kind of boring. I don't know.
I like some of it. As a fucking sad Jew sometimes, I relate to him a little bit.
Is he Jewish?
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
he talks a lot. He wrote a book about the whole like Zionist
Yeah.
bullshit that I'm like, yeah, man, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's called like Zion Fever or something like that. I forget what it's called.
What's it about?
It's about like going to Israel and becoming super Jew, and like
Super Jew.
just how that's all bullshit.
Yeah. All right, friends. Anything to add?
No.
No.
I like Jews.
He likes Jews.
Dudek doesn't. Fuck you, Dudek.
Dude, doesn't like Jews.
Shout outs to LB.
Shout out. Okay, yeah,
Thanks for
we
sponsoring us.
we go back to the shout outs to LB. We got a little mad. Okay.
Shout
What about Caitlin, dude?
Shout outs to Nikki.
Shout outs
Shout outs to Nikki.
Shout outs to Swimstar22.
Star 22.
on
Follow her on
Snapchat. Add
Snapchat.
her. Follow her. Send her
That's
dick
right.
pics.
Dick pics.
Lots of
20
dick
dicks.
pics. 20, 25, however many you want.
22.
I know.
22.
The lower the dick, the better.
Shout out to Caitlin. I guess she actually listened to the last one too, which was weird. So like, I
Is
feel
the one
like
where we talk about our boobs?
what?
Which is the one where we talk about our
Oh
boobs?
yeah, she knew that you. Yeah, she.
When did we talk about our boobs?
We talked about our boobs. I think we talked about our boobs with her too.
Which-
Yeah, it's not even a weird concept at this point.
No, it's not. But like, I don't remember talking about
I
that.
don't remember talking about anything. I don't remember the last 9 episodes.
Neither do I.
I remember
I
the
don't-
one where LB was on and she had
Yeah.
a clap, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That was like the best episode ever.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta have more.
There was
we
some,
gotta
like,
have
More
more,
emotional-
more
like-
people, more clap.
Yeah, more
more class,
more STDs.
LB, come do the follow up. How's your clap going?
Oh yeah, we
it
need
gone?
a follow up interview.
Was it there
Yeah,
in the
it's
first
gone.
place?
Get back in the studio with us.
Get back in the
Yeah,
studio.
we'll have a Poshcast reunion.
Oh, you fucking homo! God damn it! You had to fucking put it there. Fuck you. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Take care. Fuck yourselves. Goodbye.